governor's meeting, the president made a joke that it was something with his brain in that meeting. And very respectfully, is now the time for the president to be making those kinds of jokes when the country is watching him for his cognitive abilities?
He made a lighthearted joke, to your point, right? I'm glad you brought that question to me in that way, because that's exactly what it was. Many people who were in the meeting even stated it. They're publicly said that he was joking, and added, all kidding aside, right after. Look, you've heard the president bring some humor in the past. That is just who he is. And look, you're right. It is a serious moment. It is. There's a lot at stake. The president takes that very seriously. And I think that's why he's worked so hard over the last 3.5 years to get things done for the American people. You're right. Democracy is at stake. Freedoms is at stake. And the president's going to continue to work on those very things.
Does he feel the weight of everyone looking at him for the words, the cognitive abilities? Like, does he know? I mean, I know he likes to joke, but it's a tough moment.
Every president of the United States feels the weight of the job, period. Every president, because they're not just president, obviously they're commander-in-chief, they feel the weight of the job. And he understands that he has to deliver and will continue to deliver every day.
Does he understand, like, the slip-ups and the sort of mistakes that he makes? The scrutiny is, it's intense. I mean, is he aware? I don't know, is he aware of this?
He said in the question that Annie asked me, right? He understands. He understands that, he said it himself. Don't speak as smoothly as I do. I'm not as a good debater as you used to be. I mean, he understands what people sees. He talked very frankly and very honestly about the debate and what people saw. He spoke to it.
That acknowledgement has only come after the debate. This is not something he has been forthright about ahead of the debate. Going into the debate, he did not say, I'm not as good a debater as I used to be. That's an acknowledgement that's only coming once it's evidently clear.
Just a couple things. After the debate, the day after, he spoke to his debate performance. So I just want to be really clear about that. He has spoken to his age. He has. I would just run the tape, look back. He has spoken about it and has acknowledged what people see and what Americans feel. He has acknowledged that. So that is very, very much true. He had a bad night. And he's acknowledged and taken ownership of that. If you heard the 2 radio interviews, he talked about that almost extensively in some ways, right? And discussed that and talked about that. And so, anyway, I don't think you've asked the question.
No, yeah. Is the president expected to hold more meetings either on the phone or in person with Democratic leaders like we saw with these governors and as we saw with Leader Jeffries?
So look, the president is looking forward to having more discussions with elected officials, with supporters as we move forward. Obviously, the American people continue to engage. That's something that he's going to continue to do, and that's something he always looks forward to. Certainly, I don't have anything to read out or call out on his calendar, but that is something that the president continues to do, will do, and looks forward to hearing directly, obviously engaging with Americans, and he'll do that.
It seems like